How do you open it?
You open it from the top. So number one is like huyết. It's pig's blood, and people cook it, and it becomes congealed, and it's like this big block.
Welcome to 10-minute conversation with a Vietnamese, where I invite Vietnamese guests and I confront them and ask them questions about their culture, the food, the traffic, the dating life, and all things Vietnam that I have seen here are very different to what I'm used to and somewhat questionable. Please give a round of applause to my guest. She is a born and raised Vietnamese girl that is a neat freak but hates showering her cats. Has been a vegetarian for over 7 years, but on the daily is always craving sausages, chicken nuggets, and meat. I would like to introduce you to Lon King Bong, or better known as Kelly.
Hello.
Welcome, Kelly.
I do not crave chicken nuggets and meat and sausages every day.
Maybe about 10 minutes ago, you just said, I want some chicken nuggets.
Every other day.
Well, while we're on the topic of food, one of the bizarre things that I've noticed here in Vietnam that really trips me out all the time, and I want you to explain, is this. The eggs. Why are they so hard and they come with a present inside, like a Kinder chocolate?
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
What the fuck?
I'll show you.
What kind of eggs have you been eating?
This one has a present inside, no?
Yeah, but you don't open it like that. Oh, is this one? Oh, no.
How do you open it?
You open it from the top. No, that's the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Can you explain to the people what type of eggs these are? And what is
my
the deal?
God.
Give us some reasoning behind
Why
this.
did you employ a vegetarian for this episode, you monster? So, you know when a chicken lay an egg,
Yeah.
there's an embryo inside, and as the days progress, the embryo grows into a fetus. And if you let the eggs hatch with the chicken, they will grow into baby chickens, or baby ducks in this case. This is a duck's egg. But a lot of people, I don't know where this idea comes from, where they look at this unborn baby duck and they were like, oh, let's boil these motherfuckers alive for baby ducks. And so this is what it is. It's a baby duck's fetus. Oh, I can't look.
Wow.
I haven't looked at them in many years.
Okay, so which is the best way to eat this though? Just straight up like this, or do they eat it with some type of sauce, or what's the deal?
Yeah, usually you eat it with like this herb, which is like a bit spicy. So this dish, it's very eggy. So it needs something spicy to balance that, and also it needs salt, pepper, and lime. So we make this sauce with salt, pepper, and lime. So the saltiness, the spicy, and the acidity cuts through the weird egginess of it.
I'm not gonna lie, I've had this before.
Yeah.
The first time I had it, it was really hard. It felt like there was bones in there. This one is not too bad. It hasn't matured as much, so it's still a bit soft and tasty. I still would enjoy it. I'm sorry I had to eat this in front of you.
You're not sorry.
No, I am.
If you are, you wouldn't have made me do this, you
No.
monster.
I didn't make you do anything, dude.
You did. You chose today
Okay.
to do this, to traumatize me.
Hey, listen, we had to make some good content for the people. In the Vietnamese culture, I have a really serious question. Do you guys believe in vampires?
No. Not really. It's a Western thing.
The reason why I asked this is because you guys eat blood and drink blood like it's orange juice.
Oh.
Can you explain to me about this phenomenon of the blood soup here in Vietnam?
The last time I've had any kind of those is probably, I don't know, 8 years ago. It's not my favorite thing to eat. You're not missing out if you're not eating that. I don't know why people are eating it. There are two kinds of bloody things that Vietnamese eat. So number one is like huyết. It's pig's blood, and people cook it, and it becomes congealed, and it's like this big block of blood pudding. that you cut it up into small cubes, and it goes in some noodle dish. Like, it goes in a few dishes, and that is like the least disturbing version of the bloody food. And the second one is, I think, huyết canh, which is like raw pig's blood or duck's blood. They collect the raw blood and they put it in a bowl, and there's like
I've seen it. Oh.
some it's served with like some lime wedges. You can squeeze your lime wedges in your bowl of pig's blood, and their toppings, different herbs and peanuts, and people just put it in and eat it and scoop it like a soup, like a summer soup.
I know there's some Vietnamese people watching. Let us know in the comments if you guys are one of those that like this dish, and also recommend us or where we can try it, because I have never tried it before. But look, a lot of things here in Vietnam, they don't look like they would be good, and they sound bizarre and look bizarre.
I agree.
But sometimes they taste really nice.
Most Vietnamese food, say if you were not from here, it can throw you off a little bit if it's with the concept of it, like the fucking duck fetus that you just had, or shrimp paste, fermented anything can smell a bit off. But
why do you guys have beans as dessert? That's a savory. Can you explain to me the concept of that? Because various times I've been offered by Vietnamese people a sweet dessert, and it's beans or it's things that are supposed to be in a savory plate, not a sweet plate.
Firstly, fish and meat and other kinds of proteins, it's savory. It has like a savory umami taste. Beans is more neutral. Beans is a form of protein, but it's mostly carbohydrate, so it's neutral. And because of that, to us, beans can be seasoned with savory dish or sweet foods. And beans is used in like, same with coconut. You see, coconut can be used in sweet and savory food. And avocado and eggs you use in savory foods. However,
yeah, avocados as well. You guys use it for sweet, which I would have never thought. To me, avocado is always on a salty plate. I would never put condensed milk on avocado.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of it. Like with the foods that are more neutral, you can make it sweet or savory. I was really shocked when you asked my parents if my dad wants to eat ice cream or chocolate or cake, and I'm like, why is he asking these stupid questions? Obviously, my dad would not like cake or chocolate. I guess with most people that I know, we like sweet things when it's not too sweet.
Yeah.
So the best compliment you can give if you visit your Asian friends and they offer you Asian desserts is just to say, this is not too sweet. That's the best compliment you can give in an Asian household. Because we like things that are like just sweet enough. It's nice. It can safely can be on the other side. Can be a bit bland, but if it's too sweet, nah. I don't want this shit. The shit's giving me diabetes. And that's why Vietnamese are so thin and slim.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. Here, the way that you guys eat is completely healthy. Like, no carbs besides the rice. You barely eat any bread besides you have banh mi every once in a while.
We have a lot of noodles.
And noodles. But I don't know. I feel like noodles, they're not as heavy as normal bread like they do eat in the West. But no, that's great. That's why all Vietnamese girls and boys look damn sexy. All right, well, that's it for today, Kelly. Thank you so much for coming. Unfortunately, this is going to be your last time on the show. You weren't too nice to me in the beginning. And as a host, I don't really like that. It hurts my feelings. I don't like you exposing me in front of the people. And so I'd like to thank you, but no thank you.
Damn, that was fun.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
All right, well, guys,
Bring me back.
let us know in the comments if we should have Kelly back on the show, because she is a very beautiful, knowledgeable, well-spoken Vietnamese girl that I'm very proud to have in my life and have met.
Oh. Thanks.
Well, that concludes today's episode, guys. I'll be doing this type of show every week, so drop some topics or questions you want me to be asking the guest about Vietnam for the next episodes. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cristian Rodriguez, bye. 10-minute conversation with the Vietnamese.